Happy Wednesday, good people. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I am Dania of Salon Sade, Beauty and Hair Loss. For those of you that will be joining for the first time that don't know me or catching this on the replay, I am the Master Cosmetologist and Certified Trichologist, where I help women take care of their hair, educate them on how to maintain their hair in between salon visits, because I do understand that everyone cannot come every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, or even once a month. So I make sure clients have the products they need at home to maintain. Also being able to do the things to maintain their styles in between, to make sure that they keep their hair care regimen up and that they don't feel like they're alone when they're at home in their own space taking care of their hair. I am also able to help women uncover the root cause of their hair loss by digging deep with them through a consultation, asking them a series of questions, getting down to the root cause of their hair loss, how it started, why it started, and what we can do to regrow the hair if possible, and also stop the hair loss from happening. I come on here every week on Wednesday to share something about the body and how the overall health impacts hair, right? But I also want to make sure that I'm reaching beauty pros in the industry, influencing them to continue to grow, to continue to want to learn, and be someone that is helping clients save follicles in the industry, right? So this month we're talking about the thyroid and diabetes, and today my topic is specifically about how the thyroid impacts women's menstrual periods, right? So a lot of times we think that, we have conversations as women about things that, we feel like other women can relate to. And if you're like me, I only service women in my salon and in my clinic. So I have conversations with women that I cannot have with men, right? So today I wanted to talk a little bit about this, because you hear women talking about how, they haven't had a regular period in sometimes months or years, but they're not old enough to be in menopause and they're supposed to still be menstruating. Well, what could be causing that? It could be several different things, but one of the things could be that thyroid is out of balance. And over 20% of women with an underactive thyroid, which is hypothyroidism that I spoke about earlier this month, have irregular menstrual periods that may be heavy or irregular. And in the case of hypothyroidism that is severe, some of them don't have a menstrual period for months. And personally, I've had conversations with my clients that have told me in the past that was happening, but I was not aware of what that meant. I was just making sure, that I encouraged them to continue to see the doctor. I encouraged them to, take care of themselves. But at the time, I was not aware of it possibly being a thyroid imbalance, right? But now on this end, I'm able to have a different conversation with my clients. I'm able to ask them more health-related questions. I'm able to help them dig deeper. I'm able to also let them know that this may be a conversation where we need to have a deeper conversation in a hair loss consultation. Because usually, 9 times out of 10, the health questions come after we discover that something is going on with their hair, correct? So a lot of times, the health questions are not the beginning of the conversation. Usually it's because someone is shedding hair, someone is losing hair because when they comb it, they see a whole lot in the comb, the brush. They're seeing it in their shampoo, in their shower. They're seeing it when they shampoo. I'm seeing it in my shampoo trap. All those things. I'm noticing their ponytails are getting smaller. I'm noticing their parts are getting wider. I'm noticing they're missing hair around their hairline. All those things. So usually it's something noticeable happening on the scalp that makes me want to dig deeper with health questions. So I say all that to say that if you are a beauty professional who, has had conversations with clients and you're not really sure what it means, but you notice that they're losing hair, or that they're telling you they're losing hair, and you might not even feel like you can tell, but because you're not equipped to look at things a certain way. So I'm recommending that you put yourself in a position where you can help in a better way. You can have a deeper conversation. You can know what to look for when your clients come to you sharing things with you about their hair loss or what they're noticing at home. And I'm just glad that I was in a position to educate myself sooner, instead of waiting 10, 20, 30 years down the line when I'm no longer in a position to possibly work behind the chair trying to figure out things that I can do in the industry. Trichology for me is bridging the gap between me standing behind the chair and also putting me in a position that I can still be in a position to work in the industry that I want to work in, but not necessarily having to stand behind the chair, but also still caring for people with the passion that I have for beauty, right? Because let's be honest, all of us won't work behind the chair forever. It's not feasible. It can't happen because it's a lot of wear and tear on our bodies. But putting yourself in a position where you can still help people with the passion that you have by learning something else, learning functional trichology, because the body is what drives the hair growth, right? So if the body is not in alignment, there will be no hair growth unless it's something that happened from overstimulation or some manipulation or something like that when it comes to hairstyling. But I highly recommend that as beauty pros, we look further into functional trichology. And the first opportunity, I can guarantee you, you'll learn everything and more that you felt like you needed to know as an introductory course is ID hair loss behind the chair. The next opportunities to join us is October 22nd through the 24th. So I hope we'll see you in Texas. And just keep this in mind. At some point, whether you're noticing it now, you've missed it in the past, or it's on its way to your chair, you're going to notice that your clients are experiencing hair loss. I just want to leave you with one question. What will you do to help your clients? Where you are now, can you have a conversation with your client about hair loss and direct them to the right professional to help them? Or do you even know how to have that conversation without feeling like you'll be blamed for what's happening? So I hope that if you're not a beauty pro, but you watch this video, that you'll share with a beauty pro that needs to hear this, that is ready to level up, who is considering leveling up, who is afraid to educate themselves on something else, but knows it's time for them to shift and add more education to what they already know, add more education to their talent. I hope that you'll share this, and I hope to see y'all in October. It's the last class of 2023, and it's always an amazing experience. I enjoy myself thoroughly every time, even as a team member and not being a student, but it's amazing the transformations that happen and the perspective shifts that take place. So like any other Wednesday, I look forward to seeing y'all next week with a new topic. Thank y'all again for the comments, the shares, the likes, all those things. It's greatly appreciated. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share my page with someone else.